Hey dude, how are you? It's Casey and welcome to today's video. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. My name is Casey and I am a skincare and makeup enthusiast. I'm not a professional in either of these fields in any way, shape or form. I'm simply an amateur who just likes to learn and try new things. If that's something that you're interested in, then please subscribe and you can like this video if you have found it informative or entertaining by the time you finish watching it. And if there's anything that you want me to research or try, then please leave a comment down below or reach out to me on Twitter. With that being said, today I'm doing a mini get ready with me using the mini controversy palette from the Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star. So I've already spoken about how I feel about Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star. Just a quick recap. Shane Dawson, I'm apathetic towards. I don't really care for him. Sure, he's had some really bad past controversies and things like that, but I think it's not my place to accept an apology on behalf of the people that he offended. So I just don't care for him. I enjoy his conspiracy video content, but I'm not a huge fan of the documentaries. But that's fine, like everyone has different opinions on him. In terms of Jeffree Star, I think he's a great businessman. He puts out great products and I can respect him in that, but as a person, I'm not a fan, I'm not a stan, I don't condone him whatsoever, don't condone his behavior. I don't like him as a person, but I will say I do like his products. I don't go out and buy all of his products, they are expensive for me. Some of them I just don't like, some of them I just don't want. I will be using a couple of his products today, but it's not me endorsing him in any way. I just like makeup. At the end of the day, I don't care who produces it. I just like makeup, and I think Jeffree Star, as a person, is very separate to the Jeffree Star brand. I think the brand itself is fine. They produce fine They produce fine products. There's more people behind the brand than there are just behind him as a person. And I don't want to condemn an entire group of people, like the people that work in the factories and everything like that, just because the figurehead of the brand is an asshole and is just a petty person, and allegedly a racist and whatnot. So yeah, I'm not a huge fan of him, but I think he deserves the business he has, but not the channel he has. So that's out of the way. So yeah, at the end of the day, I don't care for Shane Dawson whatsoever. I don't really have any feelings towards him. And Jeffree Star, kind of the same, but I understand why people don't like him. I understand the backlash he's getting, or he has gotten as well in the past. I completely understand all of that. I'm not a fan of him whatsoever, but I will probably continue to use his products because I just really like makeup. I don't care who it comes from. Okay, so this is the palette. So the mini controversy, and then that's inside it. You see my little groot up there? That's inside it. It is a bit of a clusterfuck of a palette. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. But again, Shane Dawson didn't really know much about makeup. He probably still doesn't know a whole lot about makeup. You know, since his Shane Glossing channel, I'm sure was supposed to be a makeup channel, but now it's just like a normal conspiracy channel. That's a conspiracy in itself. Yeah, I don't really care that. I mean, whenever I look at a palette, I'm confused. I'm kind of like, I don't know what to do. But I have used this before, like when I first got it last year, before I had a channel or anything. So I'm gonna do like a nice beigey look. So I'm going to be using these three colors here. So the first one is Diet Root Beer, the second one is Cry on My Couch, and this one is My Boyfriend's Purse. Pretty sure that's it. Yeah, My Boyfriend's Purse. So these three here. I don't like doing over the top looks at the moment just because I'm not comfortable with myself to execute them correctly. So I'm just gonna do like a basic neutral look. And it's mini get ready with me because I'm not doing my whole face. It's like, what, 2 o'clock in the afternoon? It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't want to have to take all of this off in like 2 hours before I go to bed. So yeah, I'm just going to do my eyes today and I hope that's okay with everyone. So I'm going to start off on the outer corner of my eyelids. Actually, you know what? No, I need to start off with priming my eyelids. I always do this last minute. So I've got the Morphe eyelid primer in translucent. That's the one that I'm using. If anyone knows of any good eyelid primers, please let me know, because I honestly have no idea what I'm looking for when it comes to like base products. Like, I don't know what. I have normal skin. I don't really need anything like in terms of the face primer as well. I don't really need anything that does anything for my skin. I just need something that like smooths out, I guess, my skin. I don't know. I don't even know if I need a primer, but I do need an eyelid one. So I'm just gonna put this on. I try to use as little brushes as I can, because I don't like cleaning them. It's so annoying. Like, I'm really good with cleaning them. I clean them straight away after I use them. But yeah, it's not fun when you have to clean like 6 or 7 brushes when you probably only have to clean like 3. So if I can use my fingers, I will. When I apply the shadows, I'll use a brush, obviously, but for primers and stuff, there's no point me using a brush or even a sponge. Like, and I have washed my hands, by the way. First step in any makeup or skincare routine, regardless of what's happening right now, wash your hands, please. It's kind of dirty if you don't. I'm just gonna let that dry for a little bit, just so it gets a bit tacky rather than creamy. Tea. There's been something on my mind lately, and I was gonna do a whole nother video about it, but first of all, I was kind of drunk when I made that video, and I watched it back and I had no idea what I was trying to say. Like, I didn't make sense. Like, I knew what I was trying to say, but it just didn't make sense. I just kept rambling. And I didn't really fit in with this channel, so I thought I might just bring it up and you get ready with me. And it's just, I was just thinking of like Jake Paul recently. I know, I don't know why he's taking up space in my brain. It's not paying rent. But I was just thinking, like, he's such a dumb, smart person. Like, he's like the dumbest smart person ever. I say smart because he knows what he's doing. He's not ignorant. He's not just dumb. He knows, or I guess I should just say he's the dumbest capable person that I've heard of. I guess that's more of a better descriptor than dumb smart person. But yeah, like, he's just, it's what he's doing lately is so bizarre. Like, his brother Logan, he's bounced back. He's managed to bounce back. I don't watch either of their content, by the way. But from what I've seen is that Logan has bounced back because he's grown with his channel's audience. He started doing more mature content, not mature as in like sexy kind of content, but like just more adulty, like teen content rather than like 8-year-old content. But he's done that over a period of time since his Japan forest scandal. I don't want to say the word, that's triggering. But yeah, he's grown and he's done this very gradual thing. I don't watch his content. I don't know if it's good or not, but I've heard that it's better. Like, his content is better. He seems like he's enjoying himself because he's doing more mature content, but he didn't just like overnight that audience. Whereas Jake, I feel like he's seen this and, you know, he's always compared to his brother, and I feel bad because that's what I'm doing. But you can't help being compared to your sibling when you're both on the same platform, sort of doing similar content. So he's doing this, he's trying to do this thing where he wanted an older audience to be able to produce more mature content. But he's done it in like a completely weird way. I'm gonna start doing my eyeshadow now. He's done it in such a weird way where he's literally just overnight decided, okay, I want a more mature audience. So he's just started posting like way too mature content. Like, have you, any of you guys seen his Instagram? It's so fucked up. I don't understand. Like, he literally has a child audience and he knows that. Oh, by the way, I'm going in with the Jeffree Star X Morphe brush JS5. And I'm going in with the Diet Root Beer, that middle shade there. There's a bit of fallout, but I don't really mind. Yeah, it's like he wanted a more mature audience, but he thought the way that getting that would be to literally just straight away start posting mature content, but he knows he has a child audience, or at least a really young teenage audience. He knows that. That's why I'm saying, like, he's capable, because he's not dumb. I mean, he is, but he's not like, he knows exactly what he's doing. He knows exactly what his analytics are. He has access to his analytics. Even if kids fake the ages that they put in on their YouTube account years ago or now, there's still kids out there who do put their correct ages in. So the analytics, if the analytics show that you've got really young audience, it's not like I'm going, myself, a 23-year-old, I'm not going to change my age to like 8 or 9 or 12, whatever the minimum age is, just to watch you to screw up your analytics. Like, no, there are genuine kids watching you. And I'm not saying that that's what he believes, but it's just kind of like an argument. Like, he knows who watches him. He has seen those young girls and boys come and see him over the years, you know, when he was in the, what was it, Team 10? The Team 10 house? I don't know. Like, he would see the droves of young kids that would just wait for him outside his house. Like, he knew that. And by the way, like, the parents that would drive their kids to, like, an online celebrity's house, that's so fucked up. Like, I know that he put that on the internet, like the address was on the internet, he wanted kids to come. But as a parent, like, I don't care how much your kid wants to go. Don't ever tell them that it's okay to go to a celebrity's house, to go and find them, to go and like confront them or stalk them. Like, don't ever teach them that that's okay. That's like the first thing I thought of when that started happening. I was like, this is just telling those kids, like, every single person they idolize is going to be okay with them trying to find where they live. No, that's how you become very entitled. And you see people saying like, well, we made you, like, we deserve to meet you whenever we want. No, we're human beings. Everyone's still a fucking human being. Everyone still shits the same way you do. Like, don't idolize people. Yes, you can look up to them. They can be role models. Don't fucking idolize anyone. As a young kid, it's kind of different because you don't really think of that, like, other side of it. But as an adult, if you're still idolizing people, like, oh my God, they are God. I will worship them forever. Like, that's just very, it's so immature to think that way. Like, you are your own person. Just be your own person. I'm not saying like idolize God himself. Like, you can idolize, if you believe in God, that's fine. Just don't put someone on that pedestal where you will literally do anything they say. That's not healthy for you whatsoever. But anyway, so he started producing all of this really mature content, and I think it's just, he's being lazy. He's being so lazy about it because he knows he has a child audience, but he knows that if he keeps posting this mature content, parents will notice, take the kids off, and he's hoping that like more like adult viewers will start watching his content, which I don't think is the way to go, because then anyone, if they're like binging your stuff and they have it on autoplay and all of a sudden like some bullshit video that you did like last year comes up, they'll be like, what the fuck? Who was this guy? And then your integrity to them is just like, oh, never mind. Like, he's done this just because he wanted a different audience. He wanted better advertising on his channel. And people are just gonna be like, oh, well, that's kind of dirty, dude. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? But like, he has had plenty of time to grow with his channel. He's not that much younger than Logan, and Logan's been able to do it. Like, they're older than their demographic, obviously. So I don't understand, like, it's like, he got comfortable in what he was producing for so long rather than trying to just expand it slowly. And it's kind of sad. It's like, dude, if you just want a more mature audience, then start producing more mature videos, but not to the extent he's doing now. Like, his thumbnails, you're like, what the fuck, dude? Like, the photos he posts on Instagram, you're like, there are literally still kids watching you. It's so irresponsible. Anyway, I'm sorry, I know it's kind of old to talk about him, but I just kept seeing it. I was like, I just need to talk about it because I don't know what's going on. Like, what's you guys' opinion on him? Because he's just like, I don't know, he bores me. He's so fucking boring. But this, I was like, what? This doesn't even make sense. Like, don't understand what he's doing. I mean, I understand what he's doing, but the way he's doing it is like, that's not going to be effective. Like, maybe in like, I don't know, a year, but not straight away, dude. No, that's not how it works. I'm just gonna go on with Cry on My Couch. This, you can't even see it, this middle one here. I'm gonna go in with that one now on like the inside corner of my eyelids, and then I'll do My Boyfriend's Purse down the middle as like some highlight in there, some shimmer. So I'm going in with the brush JS6. It's just like a more compact brush to hopefully get, because it's a lighter color, hopefully get more pigment on it. I mean, these are really good shadows. I'm quite impressed with them. There's a lot of fallout, but like I said before, that doesn't really bother me as a person. Like, I don't use makeup often enough to feel like it's a waste of money. Like, I don't know, fallout doesn't really, unless it was like, you know, dip in, you hit pan straight away, then I'm like, ooh, wait, that shouldn't happen. Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm just blending Cry on My Couch in with the Diet Root Beer shadow so that it's not so like solid down of a line. And I'll bring that darker shade in a bit more. My dog won't stop barking. He's so old now. He literally just barks at nothing. It's like, you tell him, you're like, hey, dude, it's okay, there's no one there. He literally just looks through you. Like, we're pretty sure he's deaf and blind. Just looks through and you're like, yeah, it's all right, we love you. He's a little Jack Russell. He's been alive for how long now? Like 16, 17, 18 years, between 16 and 18. I think it was 2002 we got him, so I think he's close to 18 years now, and he's literally like the queen. Like, he won't die. I love him so much though. He was like my childhood dog. I mean, he's still alive. I keep speaking about him like he's in present. It's in past tense. Like, he's died. No, he's so cute though. I love him so much. Having hooded eyelids is really hard because you don't know if it like looks good. It's like, sometimes you're like, oh, that's good, but then you realize you don't walk around like this every day. You have your eyes open, so you're like, I don't know if it looks good or not. Oh well. I'm gonna go on with the My Boyfriend's Purse, that one there. It's a nice shimmery shade. It's very pretty. I'm gonna pack that brush. I think I'm just gonna do it on the inside over that Cry on My Couch shade, because it's just not dark enough. And this is a very similar shade. So I was using the brush JS12. I'm just bouncing between the three to try and get like a good sort of blend between them all. Because they're all similar colors, I'm not worried about using the same brush over, like, to mix the colors up. It's alright. I'm just going in with a bit of the Diet Root Beer color, that middle one there, underneath, just bringing it down a little bit. See if that looks alright. I don't know. Not too bad. I think I may have salvaged this look. How have you guys been going in quarantine? It's a bit different here in Australia. We've handled it very well, but I work in a shopping centre and literally everyone has acted like nothing has happened. Like now, like, you know, a few weeks ago, everyone was staying home, no one was going out. People that did go out were going out to get things that they actually needed. But nowadays it's like people are just like, okay, well, we haven't had a lot of cases. We've had like 0 cases in this many weeks or days. We can all go out. And me, who still has to work, I'm like, dude, that's not how it works. Like, there are people who won't show symptoms. Like, you've heard this. Asymptomatic, that does not ring a bell at all with you. Like, community transmission was low, but it was still possible. It was still a thing that was happening, compared to the people that had come in from overseas and off cruise ships. And it's just scary, you know, like, if there's a vaccine, then it's different, because then it's on you. If you don't get that vaccine, then it's on you if you get sick, or if you get other people sick. But yeah, because there's no other alternative other than either get sick and hope your health is, like, you know, up enough to be able to fight this, or hope that no one else around you is sick if you need to go out and get groceries or whatever. I don't know, how have you guys been coping? Because I have just been working and then coming home and then working on my YouTube channel. Like, I have just been working and that's it. I'm not complaining though, because I do love doing this. I'm really enjoying it. But what do you guys do to, you know, in your free time? Are you guys still quarantining? I feel like we should still be, but I don't know. I'm not a professional. I can't really say what we should be doing. It's just scary seeing so many people in the shopping center, you know? Going back in with the JS12, I'm just gonna do this color just like right on the inside here. Ooh, that one in my eye, that burns. That's not good. I think that's alright. I think that's literally the best I'm gonna get. I'm gonna put on some mascara. I've got the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara that I'm using, the travel size. I'm trying to get used to doing the wiggle method and the blinking at the same time. I'm so used to just only blinking and not just wiggling. But I've been watching like Robert Welsh religiously for ages now. He's an incredible makeup artist. I'll link his channel in the description box down below. But he was saying, he said in a video, he was like, doing both at once is a great idea, because it separates the lashes while also, like, you know, giving them the length that you want. So I've been trying to do that, but sometimes it's hard. It's hard breaking old habits. I really should have brushed through these eyelashes. Oh well, too late now. Oh my god, the dog next door just keeps setting off my dog. It's so annoying. They're like right next to my window as well. Like the house is like right next to me. So when their dog barks, you can just hear it. I actually like pause and just restart my whole sentence. Now my dog is barking and he won't stop, and I'm the only one home. So if I don't go out there and stop him, he'll just keep going. Let's do the bottom lashes. I'll just do like a little mini coat on them. Everything's a little mini today. I don't want my lashes looking like spider's legs. I mean, they're almost there. This is my eye look. I think it's very, very nice. I think it turned out better than I thought it would. So this is in with the ring light as well. And I'll show you in natural light. So I'm sort of in front of my window because I don't want to go outside. But this is the look in sort of natural / like room lighting, not like proper ring lighting. But I think it's actually, I think I did a really good job. I think it's quite nice. Sorry, I keep looking at myself. I did do my eyebrows. I'm trying to leave my eyebrows alone for a while to let them grow out. But yeah, I only used the 3 colors, and I used the eyelid primer, those 3 colors in the Mini Controversy, and the Better Than Sex mascara. I will link everything I used in the description box down below, just so you know like where I got it from, or I mean, I don't even know where I got. Most of the stuff that I got is a gift from my sister because she doesn't like use makeup just as much anymore. But regardless, I'll link everything down below where you can find it if you're interested in getting anything like that. And I'm not affiliated with these companies in any way, shape or form. Not at all, not yet at least. But yeah, I wasn't sponsored or I wasn't paid. I wasn't given an affiliate link or anything like that to talk about or use these products. This is just me using the makeup that I've got in my room because I don't use it enough. So that was a mini get ready with me using the mini Controversy. This little palette here. I really like how it performed. I think the struggles that I had with it was just my skills. It's hard doing makeup when you have hooded eyelids as well, doing eyeshadow on hooded eyelids, because I'm not yet sure how to do it correctly. I think what I'm doing is right. It's the best I can do at the moment until I can find a creator who has hooded eyelids like myself, or at least does enough tutorials on how to apply on hooded eyelids. I know that Robert Welsh is gonna do a video or a few videos on hooded eyelid models, so I'm looking forward to those. But yeah, I think if any problems I had with this, it was literally just my skill set. I'm not comfortable enough yet in my own techniques and being able to apply makeup to know that I'm applying it well and when it's the product's fault. But I think that's okay. Like, I'm gonna learn over time how to use things that work for me, that make me comfortable and are also the way to like use them correctly. But I think this is a nice look. Like, don't worry about here down, just my eyes. I think this is quite nice. I think I did a good look. It's very subtle. It's like a movie night look, or you're going out for dinner to your backyard kind of look. It's like kind of more glammy than casual or like nightclubby. It's not really nightclubby. I think it's more of like you would wear like a really nice dress with this, or some heels or whatever. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't wear either of those things. I just wear men's t-shirts because they're comfortable. Yeah, so that's the look I've done. Thank you so much for watching this video today. I genuinely hope you found what you were looking for in this video. If not, I'm sorry. I hope it was at least informative for you. If you enjoyed what you saw today, then remember to subscribe. If you have any ideas of anything you want me to research and talk about, or anything you just want me to try in terms of skincare or makeup, please leave a comment down below, or you can reach out to me on Twitter. All of the links will be in the description down below of the products I used, all of the links where you can reach me at, and the Robert Welsh YouTube channel and Raw Beauty Christie. Those two channels are just going to be in my description box for every makeup video I do, because I love them so much. And yeah, with that being said, thank you so much for watching today. Remember to stay safe, be kind, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, dude.